Dog series looking out for waste of taxpayer dollars. Tonight, ABC's David Curley has some tough questions about something he found: 2 agencies, 1 fish, and millions in taxpayer money.
Dick Stevens,
how much more have y'all got to go today?
Is a catfish legend in Mississippi.
We can do 400,000.
400,000 in one day.
Pounds, yes. It's a lot of fish. A lot of fish.
He's one of the biggest catfish processors in the country and one of the driving forces for getting the U.S. Department of Agriculture to inspect catfish grown here and imported. Critics call that a huge waste of millions of your tax dollars because there's one big problem.
But you already have FDA who's inspecting seafood.
No, that's not correct. We have FDA, all right, but that's a non-existent inspection.
So believe it or not, 2 federal agencies are supposed to inspect the same fish. The USDA has spent $20 million just for planning those inspections. While there have been concerns about the adequacy of inspections of imported fish in the past, do we really need USDA inspection too?
We would say that there is a food safety concern.
No, a catfish is a catfish is a catfish. It's a safe food.
David Atchison is one of the country's foremost food safety experts, a former FDA and USDA official who says catfish is not a high-risk food and FDA should continue to be in charge of inspecting it.
It certainly isn't public health, and the only thing you're left with, it's about politics, yeah.
Why politics? Because the additional inspection makes it harder for importers to get their fish into the U.S. Those importers are the American catfish growers' main competition. And get this, with that $20 million in 5 years, the USDA has not inspected a single fish. But they have used some of that money to order some really nice pens that proclaim Office of Catfish Inspection Programs. So we went to Jackson, Mississippi to see the politician, Senator Thad Cochran, who was responsible for getting the law changed.
Came all the way out to talk to the senator about the FDA and USDA.
Well, I tell you, he's definitely the right person to speak with.
But he wasn't there and has declined our request for an interview.
Do you think what you've asked for is wasting taxpayers' money?
No, I don't. I think it's been well spent.
$20 million and counting. David Curley, ABC News, Isola, Mississippi.
And we want to hear from you, so sound off on Washington Waste. You're invited to do so on our Facebook page.